Mastery camos are the ultimate show of skill and resilience inside of Call of Duty. Nah, just kidding. More like the ultimate show of having no life. At least that's what all my haters say.
Bro, look at this no life scope shot dark matter, bro. What a loser.
But despite all the negativity, I love mastery camos. So when Call of Duty announced that they were adding a Warzone specific mastery camo at the end of 2024, and it looked amazing, I was instantly engorged. But when I saw that you needed to get 100 kills on every single gun in the game just to start the grind, and if I'm being honest, Warzone was straight booty at the end of 2024, I decided I would put off the Warzone mastery camo and instead grind for the much easier multiplayer mastery camo, Dark Matter. But as the months went on, I just kept feeling more and more empty inside. Like a piece of me as a Warzone content creator was missing. So I took a little peeksy at the Warzone camos and was absolutely gobsmacked to find out that I had all of the military camos already done for most of the assault rifles, submachine guns, and some other random weapons. Just from playing a lot of Warzone over the last few months. And it was during this revelation that a small flame was ignited from within. I decided to start trying to unlock Abyss. Most of the grind is just using weapons that you normally wouldn't use to mindlessly get kills and unlock Blue Tiger. Then come the special camos, which just have you do a random extra step when you're getting your kills. Like get 5 point blank kills, or get 10 hip fire kills. And then some of them are just super hard for no reason, like get 5 kills on most wanted contract targets. Like what the f? This one challenge pissed me off the most. I would load into a plunder game, drop in, land immediately on a most wanted contract, let an enemy player grab the contract, and immediately try to kill him before he kills me or somebody else kills him instead. And then you have to do that 5 times for 1 camo on 1 single weapon. Luckily, it was only on a couple weapons, or I literally would have lost my mind. But once all the special camos are done, then comes the mastery camos, which are the exact same on every single gun in the game, starting with Gold Tiger. You need to get 5 eliminations while being the most wanted contract target. I just did most of these in plunder. I would land in, instantly grab a most wanted contract, and then start hunting.
Dang it, I don't know how.
Luckily, you only need 5 eliminations for this camo, not 5 kills. So even if you get someone weak and someone takes your kill, that still counts. This was a slow and tedious process to get done on 33 different weapons, but eventually I got it done and moved on to King's Ransom. I already made a video on this a few months back, but spoiler alert, this camo is very easy to get. As long as you know how to not die, you'll unlock this camo super quickly. Honestly, the only problem I had unlocking this camo was being so much better than the trash cans that play plunder that they accused me of cheating and reported me until I got shadow banned.
I'll be back.
He quick scope with that shit. Hell no. Hell no. He did it again.
That's horrible.
Didn't miss a fucking bullet. He doesn't miss anything. Scope, we cheating and plunder, my boy? That's what we doing? How'd you know? I gotta be the best plunderer ever. Look at it. My man don't miss not a bullet ever. He don't miss a bullet ever. Hey, Scope, you're on my stream cheating. You ain't gonna have that account for long, my boy. Everybody's seeing you cheat. Oh, yeah. You don't miss a bullet. You're snapping onto me, and then the next guy not missing a fucking bullet, and then doing that. It's obvious. You're doing that with an LR 7.62, my boy. Making it look like it's godlike when we all know it's not godlike. People who know the truth know the truth.
I'm not kidding either. I literally had to quit this grind for an entire week because I was not allowed to play on my account. But eventually I unlocked King's Ransom on all 33 weapons and moved on to the 3rd mastery camo, Catalyst. Give 5 kills on enemies affected by your concussion, flashbang, or shock charge. Out of all the camos, this by far took the longest to unlock. Mainly because you would shock/stun somebody, kill them, do this 5 5 times in one game, check your progress at the end of the game, and it says you only did one of them. Yeah, that about made me quit this grind. Failing to complete a challenge is one thing, but trying your absolute hardest to complete a challenge, thinking that you got it done just to realize you actually didn't at all. It is the most demoralizing thing ever. I still to this day have no idea how this challenge works. I experimented with getting an enemy weak, then shocking them so I was able to kill them instantly as they're being shocked, but then I would randomly unlock a camo after killing someone I shocked well over 60 seconds ago. I have no idea how it works, but I do know that shock charges are the easiest way to get it done. Since flashbangs and concussions take a second to affect the enemy, you're basically just going to die before you're able to shoot the enemy. Sure, you can still die while shock charging somebody. I died probably hundreds of times after I shock charged someone and they just shot from the hip and absolutely pooped on me, but at least the shock charge instantaneously affects the enemy, unlike the other two. Despite all the bullcrap in the game that prevents you from getting this challenge done, there is a best way to unlock the Catalyst camo. I personally would run Rebirth Island so I could get multiple lives and I'm constantly fighting people. For your loadout, you want to run Scavengers so every time you get a kill, you get another shock charge. Restock so you're just constantly getting more shock charges. And the last perk really doesn't matter that much, but I run Tempered since I'm constantly losing plates and this helps me get to full health faster. And you could also run the Bandolier Wildcard to get an additional shock charge. You also want a way of keeping track of all the guns that you have completed. That way when you're mid-game, you can reference it and know which ground loot to pick up next. I personally would use guns in my loadout that I knew weren't in the ground loot. That way at the beginning of the game, I would make progress on ground loot guns, and then in the middle of the game, when I get my loadout, I would work on my loadout guns to get the camos done as efficiently as possible. The best strat on Rebirth is to land on a scanner to get a key card, instantly trade it in. No matter what rarity key card you get, you'll get shock charges. And once you have them, you can immediately start grinding the camo on ground loot. The hardest weapons by far to get done were the snipers. For whatever reason, these would track extra bad, so I would get all my kills in one game thinking I was finally done with the sniper just to find out none of them were tracking correctly. But even when they did track correctly, it was just stressful to get a kill. You would shock charge someone and then you know your next bullet needs to be a headshot. The amount of pressure on my shoulders in that 1 second to shoot my enemy was so immense. Plus, you have to be super close to your enemy to even shock charge them in the first place, and you're literally holding a sniper. If you miss, you are dead. Oh, and I forgot to mention this before, but since so many DLC weapons have come out over the last few months, you can just skip whole weapon categories entirely. Like, I didn't even get a single camo done for melee weapons, rocket launchers, or shotguns, because they're all dookie in Warzone. At the time of making this video, there are 4 assault rifle DLC weapons and 3 SMG DLC weapons, which are way easier to do camos on than some of the other guns in the game. So if you just do those 7 weapons, you can skip the trash weapons entirely. So if certain guns are annoying you, just don't do them. But following all the tips I gave, I easily unlocked Catalyst camo after Catalyst camo. I got to the point where some games I was getting 3 camos done in one single game. And I even racked up a few wins in the process.
Oh, what? How do we lose a 4-1?
That's a win. Wait to take what's yours.
But eventually, I was down to the last 4 weapons. And I thought it would be a really cool challenge to try to get all 4 of them done in one single game. So I queued into the game and locked the in. I dropped out of the airplane, quickly found a Krig out of a box, which is super lucky, and immediately went to work just absolutely blasting every single poor child in this lobby. Everybody was getting this dip, meaning I quickly finished the camo for the Krig. Then I found the XMG off the ground, stunned this guy, killed him, and unlocked it for the XMG as well. Things were going very smoothly. But then something unexplainable happened. I saw this man in the distance, knew I couldn't shock charge him, so I just blasted him with my Ames, climbed on top of the prison roof, got pooped on by this guy. I'm not gonna lie, like, that was kind of embarrassing. I literally just died so easily. Redeployed, came back in, and for whatever reason, I unlocked the Catalyst camo for the Ames. Like I said, this camo challenge makes no sense at all. And then the final gun was the Jackal PDW. SMGs are the easiest guns to unlock Catalyst for, so I knew I had this in the bag. These poor souls didn't stand a chance.
Right here, green, right here, green.
I was pooping on them so hard they were arguing amongst themselves.
Damn, twin, you said that too late. He was already in my room.
Nobody was safe from my shock charge SMG combo. But then this happened.
Get hunting. All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a shot.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. But I quickly recovered and immediately went back to pooping all over everybody. This man right here thought he had me, but no, you're dead. This guy down here was just completely lost. And then I only had one more kill to get to unlock the final Catalyst camo. And I saw the man right below me. I licked my lips and I dropped on him. That was literally the final kill. I would have gotten it if I got that kill. Yeah, I have no idea why everyone just decided to kill me when they were in the middle of fighting each other, but whatever. I quickly queued up into another game, pooped on a guy, and unlocked the final Catalyst camo. Yes! Oh my god. Wait, I'm not gonna get a calling card? Was that not the 33rd one? I thought you get a calling card for unlocking that camo for 33 different guns. Do you not? That's kind of depressing. But at least it's done, and now we can do the final camo. Yay! With all 33 Catalyst camos complete, I was now able to go for the final camo challenge. Get 5 kills without dying twice. So for no reason at all other than the fact that I enjoy pain, I decided to give myself the extra hard challenge of not only unlocking 1, not 2, but 4 Abyss camos in one single game. I would need a bare minimum of 40 kills in this game for it to even be possible. This would have to be the most efficient game of my life. But with willpower and determination, I knew I could get it done. I quickly made 2 loadouts with the 4 best guns in the game and loaded into Resurgence quads by myself. I dropped out of the plane, landed perfectly in the window, hit a box, luckily got one of my 4 weapons, and immediately started going to work. I couldn't even afford one single death, so this had to be the most locked in I've ever been. I had to go absolutely ballistic. And with my 5th kill, I was halfway done with only 1 weapon. I was playing good, but it was not enough. I had to keep going. After clearing out Control Center, I had enough money to buy my loadout so I could finally start killing people with decent weapons. Just kidding, I didn't clear it. There was one more sneaky man waiting to kill me when I got my loadout.
Meow. Shut up. Meow.
I grabbed my Krig C out of my loadout and knew I only had 2 kills left. And I would unlock my first ever Abyss camo. There was a man down below trying to snipe me. I easily pooped on him, heard footsteps to my left, hit a little slide, and absolutely pooped on this guy. He tried getting away, but it wasn't enough. Let's go. That should be it. That should be it.
Dropping into the area.
Oh my god, Abyss. I did it. I'm so excited. I had finally unlocked the camo I spent so many hours trying to get, but my challenge was not yet complete. I only completed 1 out of the 4 camos that I wanted to do all in one single game. It was a great start, but it was only the beginning. I had to keep pooping on people, and I immediately got back to work.
Enemy soldier incoming. Online.
Oh shit!
No, dude, I can't be dying like that. No. I died so fast, bro. I literally died instantly. That one death hurt me a lot, but it still wasn't over yet. But I won't lie, when I started getting shot out of the sky, I about pooped myself, but I landed in just fine. From this point on, the only way for this challenge to be possible is to basically go deathless. I couldn't afford any more mistakes or I would run out of kills to get. From here on out, it had to be perfect. What? Bro, I'm so far off the roof and he's still hitting me. Like, he can't even see me anymore, bro. This game is bullshit. I'm going to be honest, I was very upset after that second death. Part of me thought it was absolutely hopeless after this point, but I was still holding on to a teensy bit of hope. The 1 in a million chance where I go absolutely crazy, dropping 30 more kills in this game to complete my challenge. The only way I lose is if I give up, and Daddy was not about to do that.
Oh, behind us, nigga. Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
I'm tired of you playing with you scrub ass niggas.
Gas is moving. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
No! Well, that's it. It's literally impossible to win now. I got 4 kills with that SOG and then died because there was a precision airstrike and I thought there was only 1 guy there, but there was really 2. So with my 3rd death of the game, it made my challenge absolutely impossible. But despite my failures and resurgence now being disabled, there was still enough kills to get 1 more camo unlocked in this game. Yes, I know it's not 4 like I initially said, but it's still cooler than only unlocking 1. I wanted to finish strong, so I was going to unlock that final camo and win this game at any means necessary. Just keep getting striked. These guys want me dead so bad. I feel targeted. They just keep buying back though. This is good. But I'm not getting any of them. Oh my god. Oh shit. Bang. Okay, I got a miss on the SOG. Oh my god. I gotta buy my other loadout so I can get my other submachine gun. What are you doing right there? Sausageless man. Oh my god. What the hell? No! Bro, what? Where'd my shock charges go? I had a fucking random ass thing. No. So, unfortunately, I failed my way too optimistic challenge. But after over 4 days on Resurgence, more than 30 hours on Battle Royale, and 21 boring ass hours on Plunder, I finally unlocked Abyss. Was it worth all the time, effort, and mental instability? Probably not, but hey, look how cool my gun looks now.
Oh my god, that scope shot guy actually unlocked Abyss. What a fucking loser. Go touch grass, kid.